on a little impromptu explore before we actually go on today's main explores, which is the little castle which you guys were seeing. Ow! Oh, I just trod on something. That really hurt. So we was up there a second ago, which is where we were filming. Just check it out, it's so cool. But yeah, we're going to go check this one out over here. I don't know what that is at all. Or it turns out to be someone's house. In fact, actually, is that someone's house? I just noticed there's a house at the top there. Do you reckon someone actually lives there?
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just treat your body, your mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Never seen anyone look so miserable sliding down some stairs. Jesus. Made him do that 4 times. He's got your fingers off. Like, give me the biscuit. Give me the biscuit. Is he eating it or is he just... Oh. Bye.
How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is day 2 of the France road trip. We are in the place already, as you might see. Hopefully you guys have seen a bit this morning already about what we got up to. But yeah, we're in a location and this is huge, absolutely huge. I don't know if you guys can see the warehouse behind me. That in itself is massive, but actually currently right now the tripod and the camera actually sat on some car bits and we've got so many bits. There's like a bike next to me, loads of things to see, so let's not waste too much time. Let's get on with it. Hopefully we shouldn't get disturbed because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. But there's a few houses dotted around, but hopefully we're okay. But like I said, let's get into it and see what we can find. So first things first, turning the camera around. This is actually where I had the tripod sat a second ago. As you can see, this is part of a car. I'm not sure what car, but actually it looks like one of those sort of old 1920s sort of cabs. And as if to make it like, you know, absolutely perfect, on top there's a really nice looking old chest. It's like something from Harry Potter. Check that out. But this whole area is full of bits and pieces of old cars, old bikes, and all sorts of things. So this is one of those places that I'm going to have to constantly be referring to Colin as to what the cars are, because I really don't know. I mean, that looks amazing to me. It looks really cool. I can tell it's very old. 1960s, 1970s era probably. And that's about as far as I can get with telling what it is. Unless it's got like a marking on it, I don't really know. Oh, yeah, do you know what? It really surprised me, because usually I come to this door and I would expect to see the steering wheel right here, but obviously I keep forgetting we're in France. So it's left-hand drive. Check out the Speedos. On there, there's like little cones over the top of them. They look really cool. This will be one I have to ask Colin. But right behind that, I mean, again, there's going to be so much to look at in terms of cars. If you love your cars, this is the video for you. But again, if you want to know details, check out Colin's channel, because he's the car guy. But I do appreciate a lovely car. I mean, look at these. These are absolutely gorgeous. No bonnet left on this one, unfortunately, but that one beyond just looks incredible. I literally walked in, went straight to the yellow car that was here. I didn't even notice the massive like army jeep. How cool is that? Oh man, that's amazing. It's even got the old material on top as well. That sort of thing you'd think would rot and wouldn't be around anymore, but it's actually still there. Obviously rugged material. And just looking across, there's loads of other ones dotted around as well. We're going to be here quite a while. So here we're in another section of this like sort of partially collapsed building. As you can see here, the roof isn't great. But everywhere I look, there's just like more of these vintage cars. I mean, you see nothing like this in the UK. Nothing at all. I mean, what is that? I mean, it's probably wrong, but that looks almost like a Jaguar front, that one. And then you've got this old truck. So cool. And so a lot of this sort of stuff should be in a museum, not like, you know, out in the wilderness, gathering dust, rust, and being crushed by roofs. So check this out. You can see how long these have been sat here. Look at the dust on the windscreen. You can see the motion where the windscreen has been moved at some point, but it's just literally thick with this green gunge and dust.
I had no idea there were this many here. Wait till you go in that shed there and see what's in there.
Oh,
That's all I'm going to say.
Really?
Yeah. It's like some of these are really, really old.
Yeah.
These have been parked here for decades.
Funny thing is, it seems for once that even Colin's a bit flummoxed by some of these, which makes a change. Usually it's me a bit like, I've no idea what these are, no idea. But I just asked him and he was like, I don't actually know, because they're so old. You know, these are not just old, these are vintage. These are really, really old cars. He was saying from the 1920s and stuff. So for him to be flummoxed, actually, I don't feel so bad. Okay, I've just heard Colin say, oh my God. What have you found?
Oh my God. A gold mine. Literally a gold mine. It's a gold mine.
Right, so it looks like in a second we'll be climbing up here because there's apparently something really cool up there. We'll check that out in a second, but I'm going to go and check out the building I missed first of all, just so I don't miss anything while we're going around. Right, so while the other guys check out this particular building, we're going to go check out this one because I didn't actually go in this while they were in there, so I don't want to miss it. So try and keep this strategic and we'll go and check that out in a minute. Oh wow, there's more under here as well, hang on. There's quite a bit under here actually. Look at look at that. Even I can appreciate a car that looks like that. That is absolutely gorgeous. There's like old, I mean these are just like the chassis now of the vehicles, but again they're really old vehicles. They're not like today's standard sort of chassis. These are quite sort of narrow and long. The front of that's actually just made of wood. Surprised that survived. Okay, so next door we've got, oh wow. Oh, I'm going to have to get some pictures of this. This just looks like a time capsule. Look at these vintage vehicles. Again, I'm not using the word old because they're not old, they are vintage. That 1920s car, 1920 car. I have no idea what they are. Please, if you do know, put a timestamp in the comments with whatever car it is and the details about it. Absolutely crazy. Look at these. I mean, these are the sort of thing you expect to see like New York gangsters driving around in, shooting machine guns from the side. Can't actually get over there, so I'll try and give you guys a bit of a view over the top if I can, because I don't think I can get down the side. I'm a bit too fat. Right, let me just lift this up so you guys can have a look. Okay. Just to point out how old these actually are, if you check out the front of most of these vehicles, they've actually got the old crank system, which is just there. So you can see the actual bar down there. But they've all got it on. So this one over here, for example, there's no crank shaft bit in it, but the hole's still there for it. And a lot of the other cars we've seen in this area have them on it too. So yeah, this one again, I'll turn the light on, you can see it. It's buried under the wood, you can just about see it sticking out. Anyway, right, no putting off now, let's go climb into that other one and see what is in there. Right guys, we've just come in through the roof there, but let me turn this around so you can see what's in here. That's gorgeous, and so are they. Right, so it says District Urbain Dedan Sapeurs Pompiers. I don't know what that means. If you know, please translate it in the comments down below, or I'll put it on screen somewhere. What sort of vehicle do you think this is?
Well, I thought it might have been some kind of either a recovery truck or a fire truck. I don't know.
See, I thought recovery truck because look.
Fire truck because it's got a gap there for a ladder to go through.
I love how they've still got the canvas on them as well.
Yeah, I know.
Because you'd expect that to rot.
I'm surprised it hasn't, to be honest.
It didn't on the other one either.
Really?
They obviously just make it better in France. So guys, check this one out. This is a Fiat 124, and I know that because I've been learning up on cars, and not because it says it on the back. And then of course we've got this one as well, which is, what does it say on the front? A Vedette. I've never heard of that one before. If you guys have, please, again, the details in the comments. So many old tyres as well. All these cars with like flat backs seem to have been used for like storing all these tyres and wheels. Seems to be a trend throughout the entire place. Right, so we're going to head back out and see if we can get into the main building, which is that big one I showed you right at the beginning. So we're going to say ta-ta to these cars and go and check out some other stuff. Yeah, I can. Ooh. Right, out of breath and probably covered in dirt. I am out. So we're going to see if we can try and get into this big building now. Fingers crossed. There's no more climbing. Now obviously we've been here to look at like the cars and stuff, but I've just noticed this really random fridge, and how cool is this? It's a very old-fashioned one. Actually, strange enough, now it's rusted, it looks kind of cool actually. They should make fridges that colour. But it is a Kelvinator fridge. Don't know if I can open it or not. Oh, I can open it. Wow. That's like a really old-fashioned sort of lead-lined fridge. That's probably why it's here. But yeah, very cool. Right guys, so like I said, we've been trying to get into this place here, this really big building, but so far, I mean, this might change, we'll have a look around properly in a second, but so far we've not been able to find any way into it, and we know already that's full of cars, so we're absolutely gutted because we can't see those at the moment. We can sort of, there's like a tiny little gap in one of the walls you can sort of see, but there's no way we're fitting in it. It's like a little sliver, so a bit of a tease, which is so annoying. So we'll keep looking. If we manage to find our way in, great. If not, then unfortunately, yeah, we're just going to have to move on to the next location. Right, so we're still looking for a way into this location, but so far it's not looking good. But there is another building we've just spotted just here. It's really hidden, so I'm going to try and squeeze through if we can. The other guy's already ahead. Oh God, it's just thick, isn't it? Just to show you guys, this is what we're trying to get through. This is so thick. My feet are actually buried. But yeah, there are more in here, so we are trying to get through. Oh. I'm actually stuck. Can't move my legs. Oh, God. Oh, right. Turn you guys around. Just about inside. There's very much space in here, though. Wow, check that out. There's some more sort of crane system. Oh, wow. Nice. Even more of these lovely vintage ones. That one actually not much left to it at all. It looks quite intact there, but if you go beyond the bonnet, there's pretty much just a chassis left. What is that? Oh, it's a bike.
Cool. That's really cool, isn't it?
Wow, you've seen the cobwebs between these two cars?
Huh?
Seen the cobwebs between these two cars?
Cool, right?
So check this out. And so these two cars, you can just see how long they've been sat here.
This is a Peugeot.
Because there's cobwebs now just grown between them.
Goodness me, that is a really, really cool find. This is, I know I've said it before, but this is a true barn find. These are proper barn find cars.
Yeah, and lots of them.
Lots of them indeed.
Do you want to hold up, so? Just while I climb over. I'll put my leg up again.
This is officially the oldest Peugeot.
Pushing me through.
I was trying to give you like a little nudge.
After we push through, don't we say anything? Promise you get your legs stuck in there.
Officially the oldest Peugeot I have ever discovered.
Is that a Peugeot?
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god, that's a really old badge, isn't it?
It's a very, very old car.
So what do you reckon, 1920s? Earlier than
Yeah, I
that?
think it might even be earlier than that.
Yeah? A wild colony's natural habitat. Again. Do you remember we did that? That's it's at the garden centre. Righto, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the hunt for a bearded explorer in his natural habitat. I think I see him, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've spotted the rare and amazing bearded explorer. Don't want to scare him, so we'll go in nice and quiet. Oh, he's going to run for it. Let's go. Let's go. So I think Colin's just found another one in here somewhere. It's well overgrown though. You can barely see them all. God, this is a wood, isn't it? Wow, look at that. So guys, check this one out. This one's actually all like wood and construction. That's all wood. The actual cab itself is wood. That's very cool. It is obviously made of wood and a lot of it's survived, but check out the roof. It's not going to survive much longer. It's actually got rusted metal up here, so it must be supported by metal, which is probably why it survived so long. Check out the old door as well. Does it still open? No. It's supporting that side, I think. I'm not going to pull that too hard. Look at the cobwebs on this one. So thick. Actually, see through the sunroof though. Oh, the cobwebs on these two are ridiculous. Look, the cobwebs between them holding the doors. And even on the boot as well. It's just thick.
It's a Jaguar.
Sorry, that's a Jaguar.
Yeah.
It's on its side.
Mark 3, I think, Mark 4J.
It was on its side.
Yeah, I think it's a good time.
Ah, I was because I was thinking it was like an oil tanker or
That's
something.
what I thought. I thought exactly the same thing.
Right, so after much searching, we have found a way in. Unfortunately, with the amount of French cheese I've been eating, I can't fit in, unfortunately. So Colin has gone in there, and I'm going to cut to his bit of footage now so you guys can see what's inside.
Okay guys, we are now in the main barn and I am absolutely lost for words. Look at the cars that we have just discovered in here. Oh my God, look at the bikes. That is a BMW 2000 CS. Look at this. This is incredible. Look at the damage on the door. This is unreal. So let's have a little peek and see if it is a real one. Yes, it is. She is a real one. And look at this on the plaque, BMW 2000 CS, and there's the engine number. This is as real as they get. Just cannot believe the cars that are in here. Look at that. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, look at the Citroen. Well, barn finds don't get any better than this, guys. This is pretty much as good as they will ever get. Look what we got over here. Oh, goodness me. Honestly, this is just mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. Look at the other Citroen, I just cannot believe it. Look at the old TVs in the corner. They're really cool. This is an incredible find. Absolutely incredible find.
So I'm back at the car now. I'm going to make a start on some editing of these videos. Hopefully get you one up very soon. But that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and a comment down below. Go check out Colin's channel and Sammy's when she puts one up. I'll put it in the description. And I'll see you guys again next time. See ya.